guys, what's going on? It's MassiveJoes Raw Review, and I'm coming to you from MassiveJoes.com. Awesome Raw Review for the viewers at home today on one of the GOATs, one of the greatest of all time supplements, especially when it comes to BCAAs from our good friends at Core Nutritionals. Core, A, B, C, in the house. Let's get straight into it, show you guys exactly what's in it, tell you exactly what it's going to do. That nutritional information panel ain't going to get it done. We're about to go balls deep in this here Core Nutritionals, Core ABC. Before I get started, guys, I just want to point out that this is a new label, Core ABC. So we're calling this one the white label. It started rolling out in 2020 and is now fully rolled out at the time of shooting this raw review in 2021. But this ABC formula has not changed in, I'd have to go back and do my research, but I'm going to say off the top of my head, has not changed in probably like 15 years. Might even be longer, might be closer to 20. But the formula is the formula. But for those of you who are seeing these tubs for the first time, this is the new white label tub. Let's get into it. We're talking about 100 scoops per tub. Actually, before I get into it, can I please have a big ass nutritional information panel so you guys can play along at home? There we go. Starting from the top, 100 scoops per tub. Technically, and you'll see this on the panel, technically it's 2 heaping scoops per serve. So technically it's 50 full serves per tub, but we'll get into the nitty gritty of that as we progress through this raw review. Approximately 20 grams per 2 scoop full serve, and that does vary flavor to flavor. So some are a little under 20, some are a little over 20, depending on which flavor you choose. But let's go with approximately 20 grams per 2 scoop serve. 17.5 grams of actives spread over 6 active ingredients, which means we're dealing with about 87.5% active ingredients, only 12.5% flavors, sweeteners, stabilizers, which is exceptional for an amino acid supplement. I will also point out that Core, across all of their products, including the ABC, do not use artificial colors or dyes. So if this is amino you're drinking during your workouts, during the day, consistently, you don't have to be worried about drinking unnecessary dyes and artificial colors and all that sort of shit. In terms of what the 17.5 grams of actives is made up of, guys, as always, link is in the description box to our supplement simplified article so you can go through and read a little bit more in depth about the 6 active ingredients I'm going to talk to you guys about. But the way I'm going to structure this is I'm going to talk about the 3 main effects that we look for in amino acid supplements when it comes to intra-workout use of amino acid supplements. And those are muscle recovery and increased muscle protein synthesis, improved blood flow and nutrient delivery while we're training, and of course, muscular endurance. And then there is a 4th effect that kind of sits over here when it comes to amino acid subs that I think a lot of us really do kind of put a bunch of importance behind, and that is versatility. So can we use our amino acid sup during workout? Can we use it post-workout if we want? And most importantly, can we use it during the day with meals, in between meals, to help increase our muscle protein synthesis, and for some of us, just to help us drink more water during the day. So those are the 4 effects. Starting from the first, muscle recovery, we have a whopping dose of scientifically validated 2:1 ratio BCAAs in each and every scoop of this Core ABC. As a matter of fact, in the full 2 scoop serve, guys, we're talking about 10 grams of BCAAs. Really, you could just do the 1 scoop serve and you're still getting a clinical dose because you're still getting 5 full grams of 2:1 scientifically validated branched-chain amino acids, leucine, isoleucine, and valine. On top of that, you're also getting a solid dose of L-glutamine in each and every scoop, 2.5 grams to be exact in the full 2 scoop serve. So muscle recovery gets a massive tick with the Core ABC. Moving on to improved blood flow and nutrient delivery, we have citrulline malate in each and every scoop of this Core ABC. Now, in a 2 scoop serve, it's at about a 40% of what we would consider a scientifically validated or clinical dose. The reason Core have done that, and I guess I'm going to make a little assumption here, but I'm allowed to, it's my video. I guess the reason why Core have done that is because a lot of pre-workout supplements are going to contain citrulline or citrulline malate. So they put a little bit of citrulline malate in this as an intra-workout supplement, keeping in mind that for most of us taking a pre-workout and stacking your pre and intra, you're going to have a lot of citrulline in your pre-workout anyway. But we do have about a 40% of a clinical dose of citrulline malate to improve blood flow and nutrient delivery. So we get about 40% of a tick there for that effect. And then finally, muscular endurance, we have a very solid dose of beta-alanine, about 80% of a clinical dose in a full 2-scoop serve of this Core ABC. Once again, there's a bit of overlap. A lot of pre-workout supplements contain beta-alanine in there for muscular endurance, and usually it's in quite a high dose. And we do also then have quite a high dose of beta-alanine in each and every serve of this Core ABC. And then finally, so actually, just jump back a sec, we get about 80% of of a tick there as well for that effect, having 80% of the clinical dose of beta-alanine. And then finally, when it comes to versatility, it's incredibly versatile, especially in a 1-scoop dose. You can use it intra-workout, you can use it post-workout, you can even use it pre-workout if you wanted to. You can use it anytime during the day with meals, between meals, as a way of getting you to drink more water. However you want to use it, the Core ABC is going to be there. There's no ingredients that you have to be worried about having too much of, such as an agmatine, which is going to upset your stomach if you have too much of it, such as a caffeine, which if you're sipping on an amino acid supplement that contains caffeine throughout the day, you're going to run into all sorts of energy crash issues at some particular point. So we get a massive tick for versatility. In terms of what it's missing, on paper, it's a very comprehensive formula, especially when it comes to full spectrum branch chain amino acid formulas. Very, very comprehensive. That being said, and considering I just mentioned full spectrum, there are some things, if we want to pick this formula to pieces, that we could go, we could have some of this, some of that, some of this, some of that. Starting with full spectrum EAAs. So there's a big movement at the moment. People are kind of, moving away from branch chain amino acids to full spectrum EAAs. Keep in mind, guys, BCAAs are EAAs. That's a discussion for another video. But for people who are looking for a full spectrum EAA formula, you're not going to get it with this Core ABC. These are just the 3 essential amino acids that are also branch chain amino acids. So we could have some full spectrum EAAs in there that's going to help improve muscle recovery and help improve muscle protein synthesis on top of what you already get from the whopping dose of scientifically validated 2:1 ratio BCAAs in the Core ABC. You could also look at putting something more in there for blood flow and nutrient delivery, but you want to keep in mind that pre-workout stacking crossover as well. So for most of us taking a pre-workout, the dose of citrulline malate in here is enough just to prolong the nutrient delivery, the increase in blood flow, and of course the side effect of muscle pumps while we're training. Could add either electrolytes that's going to assist with hydration and boost the muscular endurance effect, and then something like a glycerol as well is going to hyperhydrate, once again boost the muscular endurance effect. That being said, that bigger dose of beta-alanine is probably going to make those other 2 ingredients redundant when it comes to boosting muscular endurance. That being said, the formula as is very comprehensive, ticks all of the boxes, doesn't put a full tick in there for all of them, but ticks all of the boxes to some degree of what we're looking for in an amino acid supplement. In terms of how it tastes, how it mixes, comes in 15 flavors, viewers at home. So listen, I actually do have all 15 tubs here, but I'm not gonna spend our time going through them one by one. I'm just gonna rapid fire. We have blueberry acai, we have crystal Cosmo, crystal star candy, we have fuzzy Uncle Carl, which is your fuzzy peach flavor. We have lemon drop, we have mixed berry, we have natural cherry lemonade, we have pina colada, we have pink guava, we have sweet tea, we have white grape, we have white pineapple strawberry, and then the big 3, the exclusive Australian collaboration flavors. We have Australian gummy snakes, aka killer python. We have Australian orange sherbet, aka Sherbies, and we have, this is the tub I have right here, this is the personal tub I'm using at the moment, the all-new Australian raspberry chews, aka Redskins flavor. Infamous MassiveJoes taste and mixability test about to go down. I have myself a fresh new elite shaker. I have myself a world famous, infamous, I should say, double wall glass. I'm going to take a scoop. You know what I'm going to do? We're going to go directions. Mix 2 scoops in 16 to 32 ounces of water. So I'm going to take 1 scoop and mix it in 16 ounces. So we've got, what do we have here? Oh, look at that. We have 16 ounces of water ready to go. Let me take 1 scoop of this Core ABC. You know what? Let's go 1 heaping scoop. 1 heaping scoop. Ooh, dropping it all over the place. Drop this bitch in this bitch and let it rain. Let it rain. A few flicks of the wrist. I'll show you guys how it mixes. Refresh my memory on how this Core ABC tastes. Man. I think that's enough. I really have made a disastrous mess here in the filming studio. Anyway, let's check this out real quick. Woo! Delicious. As you guys can see, man, there's no floaters, there's no sinkers, there's a little bit of froth on top because I was quite vigorous with that few flicks of the wrist there. That being said, it is an intra-workout, primarily an intra-workout BCAA formula. You are always going to be drinking it out of a shaker. No one's mixing up their amino acids in a glass with a spoon. So I would go so far as to say blender bowl is required. For this here Core Nutritionals ABC, let me refresh my memory on how this Australian Raspberry Chews, aka Redskins flavor, tastes, man. Ooh. Ah, it is so good. It is so good. I mean, if there is one thing, aside from the formula and the effects, that really kind of sets Core ABC apart from all other amino acid supplements, it's got to be the taste, guys. The flavors are world-class, world-leading. Across all of them, really. There's really not one flavor. And let me just disclaim that by saying that over the years, Core have done some questionable flavors with ABC, but this spread of 15 flavors that we're dealing with right now, there is not one flavor that I personally have tried that I was like, probably give that one a pass. They are all exceptional. And a special mention needs to go out to the 3 exclusive Australian flavors, the Killer Python, the Sherbies, the Redskins, as I'm just sipping on right here. Absolutely nailed these flavors Core Nutritionals have. I think really the most important thing when it comes to these flavors is to note that not only they're all very good, but they're not super strong and they're not super sweet, which makes them very easy to drink while you're training if you're using this product intra-workout. It also makes them very easy to drink during the day with meals, between meals. However you want to use this product, you're really not going to get sick of these flavors. And when you do, there's 14 other flavors to choose from. There's 15 flavors in total. You could literally have a different flavor of Core ABC every month for the year and still have 3 flavors left over. It is, you know, it's one of the most important things when it comes to amino acid supplements for a lot of us supplement consumers is the taste, how easy it is to drink, the range of flavors, the choice of flavors, and Core have absolutely nailed that on the head. In terms of the effects, a couple of things that I really want to point out with this ABC that I personally notice when I'm using it intra-workout in particular. The 2 things are significant reduction in delayed onset muscle soreness, significant improvement in muscle recovery, significant reduction in the time that it takes for me. If I'm training chest on Monday, my chest is sore on Tuesday, it started to get better by Wednesday. By Thursday, I'm ready to train chest again. If I'm training legs on Saturday, my legs are sore as shit on Sunday, sore as shit on Tuesday, sore as shit on Monday. Tuesday, they start recovering. Wednesday, I could train legs again. It is a significant and substantial improvement in the speed at which your muscles recover, particularly when it comes to delayed onset muscle soreness when you're training with the ABC compared to not training or just training with water or not training with an amino acid supplement. Significant and substantial. The other thing is you really notice the increase in muscular endurance when you're using ABC intra-workout. When you're dropping a scoop, when you're dropping 2 scoops in intra-workout, you just noticeably can train harder for a longer period of time than you otherwise would. And you notice that from the very first dose. That big dose of beta-alanine in there combined with the massive dose of fully clinically, scientifically validated, clinically dosed BCAAs just has such a significant effect on muscular endurance when you're training. Those are the 2 effects immediately that you're going to experience really from your very first dose of core ABC intra-workout. We could then go and talk about, improving muscle protein synthesis over the long term. I think it's just very difficult to actually quantify that effect. I'm sure you could do it if you wanted to, but you guys are really interested, as I am, in the immediate effects of when you're investing your hard-earned money in the supplement, you're busting open this tub, you're using it for the first time. What are the effects you're going to experience? Those are the 2 main ones: reduction in delayed onset muscle soreness, improvement in how quickly you recover from your workouts, and a significant increase in muscular endurance while you're training. In terms of side effects and stackability, I'm going to group these 2 together because they both relate to beta-alanine. There is a whopping dose of beta-alanine in the full 2 scoop serve of this core ABC. You got 2.5 grams. It's 80% of a clinical dose that you would see in a pre-workout supplement. So from a side effects perspective, you have to be aware that you are going to get, like I've got them right now. I just took a few sips of the 1 scoop of the core ABC in the Redskins flavor, and I can feel the tingles coming to me right now. So it's something you do have to be aware of in terms of side effects. You are going to get beta-alanine tingles definitely the first few times you use this core ABC. Then some of us build up a tolerance, we don't feel it. Others of us, myself included, you feel them all the time. So just be aware of it. When it comes to stackability, you can stack ABC with anything. It's very well designed to stack with any pre-workout you choose. If you're using something intra-workout, perhaps your carbs or maybe another nitric oxide booster, whatever it may be, it's going to stack with that as well. There's really nothing you have to be aware of when it comes to stackability, aside from the whopping dose of beta-alanine. So if your pre-workout has a full clinical dose of beta-alanine, 3.2 grams, let's say, that's going to give you tingles. And then you're probably also going to get tingles intra-workout from the 2.5 grams of beta-alanine in the full 2 scoop serve of the core ABC. So when it comes to stacking, just be wary of the beta-alanine. What does it compare to? This is something that a lot of us are interested in. So I'm going to pick a couple of, I mentioned at the start of this raw review, this is a GOAT supplement. This is one of the greatest of all time. I'm going to pick another couple of greatest of all times in the amino acid space. On one hand, I'm going to compare this to Scivation Extend, which is arguably, really, undeniably the OG when it comes to branched-chain amino acid supplements. And on the other hand, I'm going to compare it to Optimum Nutrition Essential Amino Energy, which really is the OG when it comes to full-spectrum amino acid supplements. So, starting with Extend. Extend, your recovery is going to be slightly better again than your core ABC. And the reason for that is because Extend has more BCAAs and more glutamine per scoop than your core ABC, or per 2 scoop serve than your core ABC does. So your recovery is going to be slightly better with the Extend, but your nutrient delivery is not going to be as good. Your endurance is not going, you're not even going to experience any effect on endurance, if anything, really, with your Extend. So better recovery, not as good nutrient delivery, practically non-existent muscular endurance. The versatility across the 2 products is very similar. Extend does contain electrolytes, whereas core ABC doesn't. So if that's something important to you, Extend would probably be a little bit more attractive than core ABC. The flavors are similar in strength and sweetness. I'd probably say that Extend's flavors are a little stronger and a little sweeter than your core ABC, but there's less flavors to choose from. So you've got about 10 approximately, give or take a couple, compared to the 15 across the core ABC. And then finally, Scivation Extend is slightly more expensive per scoop in the big tubs, in the 90 serve tubs, than your 100 scoop core ABC. So it's a little bit more expensive. On the flip side, Optimum Nutrition Essential Amino Energy. I mean, from an effects perspective, your recovery, your nutrient delivery, your endurance is going to be nowhere near as good as the Core ABC. The reason for that is you have 5 total grams of active ingredients when it comes to the amino acids in a 2-scoop serve of essential amino energy compared to 8.75, so more than 50% more in a 1-scoop serve of Core ABC. So when it comes to effects, formulas, Core ABC just blows essential amino energy completely out of the water. That being said, amino energy does contain a full spectrum essential amino acid blend, whereas Core ABC just contains the 3 branch chain amino acids. Amino energy also does contain caffeine. So it contains 100 milligrams of caffeine in a 2-scoop serve. ABC doesn't contain any caffeine. So if you're looking for that little boost in energy, amino energy is going to get that done. Core ABC is not going to get that done through caffeine. Your versatility is very similar once again, notwithstanding that amino energy does contain caffeine. So it's probably something that you don't want to be sipping on during your workouts if you've had a high stim pre-workout before, and also not something you want to be sipping on continuously during the day, because you can very easily rack up 400 milligrams, 500 milligrams, 600, 700 milligrams of caffeine without even knowing with the essential amino energy. Flavors, once again, are very similar in strength and sweetness. Once again, I'll say that amino energy are slightly sweeter in their flavors. The strength is about the same, but the flavors are slightly sweeter. There's less to choose from. Amino energy at the moment, it's got about 12 or 13. ABC obviously has the 15. And it is slightly cheaper per serve in the 65 serve tub than Core ABC. So slightly better value for money. Speaking of price and value for money, your full 100 scoop tub of Core ABC in the Australian marketplace is going to set you back $119.95. So it is an investment right from the top. That being said, keep in mind there are 100 scoops in each and every tub of this Core ABC. So your price per scoop is $1.20 per scoop. Even if you're taking the full 2-scoop serve intra-workout, it still comes out at just $2.40 per serve. No matter how you cut it, guys, it's a big investment right up front, but it is exceptional value for money considering the formula, considering the flavors, considering the versatility. This is why at the start of this video, I called this product one of, if not the GOATs, the greatest of all time when it comes to BCAA supplements. Who is it best for, man? Anyone who's looking for an amino acid supplement. I mean, if you're looking for an amino acid supplement to have during the day, with meals, between meals, to get you to drink more water, to help increase muscle protein synthesis, improve muscle recovery as a versatile during the day amino acid supplement, it's got to be Core ABC. If you're looking for an intra-workout that's going to help reduce delayed onset muscle soreness, it's going to increase muscular endurance, it's going to keep nutrient delivery and blood flow to working muscles high during your workouts, it's got to be the Core ABC. If you're in the market for an amino acid supplement that tastes amazing, that you can drink intra-workout during the day, whenever the fuck you want, and you have more flavors to choose from than you know what to do with, it's got to be Core ABC. And finally, if you're looking for an amino acid supplement that has possibly the best value for money when you consider the formula you're getting in each and every scoop on the market, on the planet today, it's got to be your Core ABC. Guys, hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to the MassiveJoes YouTube channel. Don't forget to turn your post notifications on your mobile, your desktop PC, wherever you're watching this video, whatever device, hit that and post notifications button so you don't miss a beat when it comes to all these fresh, raw reviews and everything else we've got going on the MassiveJoes YouTube channel. Guys, that is MassiveJoes raw review on the white label Core ABC in the house. And I'm coming to you from MassiveJoes.com. Stay massive.
Thank you for tuning into this video. We hope you enjoyed watching. Don't forget to check out our latest upload and our recommended video, and be sure to subscribe to the MassiveJoes YouTube channel to stay up to date with all of our latest uploads.